Hey y'all, what's going on YouTube channel? It's Tars down there again. This is the Go Hard or Go Home channel. Okay, so some of y'all may have already heard about the whole Fresh and Fit get demonetized on YouTube thing, okay? I watched a couple of videos about this myself, but like I say, with my channel, I always try to put the truth out there, the real deal. Everybody's saying it's because of this, because of that, but no. I got another theory for you, and I think this one is going to make more sense than anything else, okay? So y'all don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share. Thank y'all very much for people that are getting so far. We're going to try to keep the truth going around here, all right? Back in April the 10th, on April the 10th of 2023, and this was a few months ago, the FBI had to release some documents, and we're going to get into this in a minute. I'm going to read this thing that said that they're investigating red pill type content and stuff like that, and these slang terms, red pill based, and that they associate this stuff with extremism. Okay, they're going to get into a little bit in the article, so let me go ahead and read some of this to y'all. Okay. It ain't that much, so y'all just stick with it. All right, new documents released Monday warned that common internet lingo has been associated with violent extremism by the FBI. Okay. The Heritage Foundation's oversight project said it used a Freedom of Information Act request to expose FBI documents that include glossaries showing that common internet slang has been flagged as an indication of involuntary celibate, violent extremism, or racially or ethnically motivated violent extremism. Okay? So guys, when they have to use it, if you don't know about the Freedom of Information Act, when they have to use this, that's because the government is doing something and you want to know about it and they ain't going to tell you. So then you got to go through a little process to get it out of them. So they did that, okay? Now, part of the document refers specifically to incels or those involuntary celibate, whom the threat overview describes as possibly seeking to commit violence in support of their beliefs, all right? This is what they're fearing, all right? That society unjustly denies them sexual or romantic attention to which they believe they are entitled. Which does sound like the red pill community to me. I'm just going to be honest with you. All right. The assessment notes, while most incels do not engage in violence, some have been involved in at least 5 lethal attacks in the United States and Canada. All right. Which I covered one of these myself. If y'all remember a while back, there was a guy that went to Walmart and shot up the whole place and stuff like that because of women. I covered that on this channel. It's Walmart worker murders, Walmart employee murders co-workers or something like that. I remember doing that video, but all this stuff kind of brought that up to me. All right. So many terms mentioned in the FBI's list of incel terminology are either widely used across the internet or innocuous in nature. All right. So, but the one term in the glossary is red pill, which comes from the 1999 film The Matrix and has been used as a metaphor for seeing hidden or politically incorrect truths about the modern world, particularly when it comes to politics and dating. Okay? And the FBI list of key terms defines it as a belief shared by many online communities that society is corrupt and that the believer is a victim of this corruption. This is what the FBI thinks. The FBI... And see, to them, that's a terrorist. It's an extremist. But I was in the Army for a long time. I'm telling you right now, what it is describing right now is they're talking about, they feel like that's domestic terrorism. You feel like the society is corrupt, and you're a victim of the corruption, and you're going to fight back against it. All right? Many of the terms listed are focused on self-improvement or the struggle to reckon with the marketplace of modern dating. And the glossary defines the term Chad as a race-specific term used to describe the idealized version of a male who is very successful at getting sexual or romantic attention from women, and later notes, incels unsuccessfully compete against Chads for attention. So this is what the government is thinking. Okay, now where does this tie into these guys? We're gonna get there in a minute, because with the government thinking this kind of stuff, companies are gonna be very careful what they let people say on their platforms or what they do in commercials. We're gonna go ahead for a second here. Okay. They talk about looks maxing. Now, they also list terms for racially or ethnically motivated violent extremism. My country tongue. Okay. Red pill also appears on this list, but with a different description. In the context of the racial or ethnic motivated violent extremism, taking a red pill or becoming a red pill indicates the adoption of racist, anti-Semitic, or fascist beliefs. Okay? And that's the last time they really talk about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself in the middle right here for a second. And I'm going to tell y'all what the deal is with that. All right? The reason why I'm saying this is the real reason that they got demonetized, because they didn't get banned. Right? Just demonetized. Okay? YouTube is a American-based company. All right? And if the FBI, if I'm in receipt of this kind of information and the public is, you can be doggone sure that they are. Their lawyers are telling them, hey, look, hey, these guys make you a lot of money. The YouTube guys, they offered me some of this partnership stuff as I'm moving up. And you don't make a whole lot of money out of that. They're getting most of it. So they made a lot of money off of Fresh and Fit. The guys are making a lot of money. But they could not continue to do that, to allow that to be, when they know stuff like this is going to be breathing down their neck. It's not really so much that it's that way. Or it might not be that way, because if you talk to these people, they're going to say they don't think these things. But you got to look at what the government is thinking. And what the government has started defining it as. And they've only done that because there's been some attacks, like the one I said I covered, where people died because somebody had these beliefs. And it's only going to take them 4 or 5, and they're going to start putting all that together. And then once they do, they're going to mash it all in one little thing. Yeah, at this point in time, it's probably even more, because they had to beg them to get this information out of them. So there's probably even more stuff going on now. It's probably getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's probably one of the reasons why Andrew Tate, they're having problems right now. And just all countries are going to start adopting some junk like this, because see, those attacks, they told you it wasn't just in America, they was in Canada too. And you know those two agencies talking back and forth between each other. So we're going to wait to see a little bit longer. Y'all join the channel, hit subscribe. I'll be covering stuff like this. And so y'all can get information when it comes out. But this is the real reason why. It's not just some old random thing. And most people saw it coming. I even said so myself, and they ain't even been on YouTube forever. I said so. Oh, them guys, they ain't going to last. Now, they ain't kick them off. And they're not kicked off. They can still keep making their videos. But they ain't gonna pay them. They ain't gonna put no money into that. It's just like that. It's just like this right here, y'all. When that one celebrity or athlete says the wrong thing, they lose all their endorsements immediately. I'm telling you, you gotta stop playing, but you just ain't gonna get no endorsements. And that's kind of what happened here. Y'all drop the comments, let me know what y'all thought about this video, though. And what y'all think about my assessment of it. It's been Taurus Downey, y'all in this Go Hard, Go Home channel. And I'm going to be out of here on this one, y'all. Peace.